Hey, it's Patti Scharf, CPA and co-founder of Catching Clouds, the leader in e-commerce accounting. Welcome back to my Saturday Slowdown. Saturdays I like to remind everybody to take a deep breath, work on their business instead of in their business. Today I want to talk about just the idea of having accounting financials in general. It's really amazing to me how many people I meet, how many really successful multi-million-dollar e-commerce sellers who keep their nothing more than just spreadsheets on their business. They really don't have any kind of accounting in general. So I'm going to tell you a secret. As a CPA, I'm always a little bit impressed by people who can build multi-million-dollar businesses on nothing more than spreadsheets, because accounting gives you such good insight into different elements of your business, how you're running it and how things are performing, that if you're just doing it on spreadsheets, I'm kind of intrigued on how you can actually even do that successfully. And I think one, gosh, how much bigger, better, more successful would your business be if you actually were doing accounting? And then the other I think about is the businesses who are like, I don't need accounting, and they just use spreadsheets and they're not successful at it, and they struggle or they go under because of it. And I've talked to so many different accountants and CPAs who are just like, God, I can't believe all these e-commerce sellers who just do not care about their finances. And I don't think that's actually the case. I think that's extremely rare, actually. I think virtually everybody cares about their finances. They just have varying levels of what they actually care about. So I think one type is the kind that's and I think this is the spreadsheet people, who are like, you know, I have shopping carts and Shopify gives me all the details and stuff. What do I need accounting for? And I think that they don't really realize that accounting is really to pull together all the different pieces of your business. So if you're paying payroll or other expenses, or pulling out distributions to yourself, or you're investing in equipment, you get that whole picture with your accounting system. And spreadsheets, you can't really reconcile spreadsheets, so you don't know if you're missing something, or it's not a complete picture, and you're not going to be able to find out if you're missing something, because it's not a closed loop system like an accounting system is. So I think it's one of those cases where they just don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they're missing, and spreadsheets feel good enough to them. The next type is the people who think that they only need to pull their numbers together for their taxes. They're the shoebox people who are like, here, I don't want to deal with it. And they just want to know, oh, how can you save me on taxes and whatever else. And I think this is another one of those cases where they don't know what they don't know, which is to say that they don't know that by keeping track of their accounting on an ongoing basis actually will give them more insight into their business. Another type is the, oh my God, accounting is so boring. They know it's important and they just don't want to deal with it. They have every intention of taking care of their accounting. They'll set it aside. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're wearing 18 billion different hats, and the one that is least appealing to you and most mundane, that one's going to wait for a while. So that's another one of those where if you're staying on top of it, or maybe you get somebody else to help you out, it's going to help propel your business, because you're going to have better insight into what's going on, and it won't be so painful at the end of the year when you have to pull all that stuff together. Here's the other problem. If you are just kind of putting off taking care of that stuff, there may be hidden problems like you may have some sales tax liability issues that you haven't addressed, you don't know where you stand, and every month that you put it off, you can be creating more and more liability for yourself, and you can be digging yourself into deeper and deeper trouble and not even knowing it. So that's one that I think everybody should really be concerned about if you're an e-commerce seller. especially with the new changes in the sales tax laws. And then the last type is the, I know it's important, but it's so scary. Like, you know, there's this whole group of people who they don't want to know, la 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 la. Like, if they don't know about it, then it won't hurt them. And I think that people, they intuitively know, like in the pit of their stomach, that it's a problem, and they may be having trouble sleeping at night. Or back when I had a tax practice, more than once I had somebody coming in and I would talk to them about the tax liability that they owed, and they weren't proactive about it, and so they got a big ticket at the end of the year and they were in tears in my office because they didn't deal with it proactively. And here's the thing, I really strongly feel like knowledge is power. Maybe it's because I grew up with the little Schoolhouse Rocks videos, but knowledge is power, and you can do something about a problem if you know about the problem. So not knowing about it is not a solution. And actually, if you're in this camp, I want to point you in the right direction. Go start by reading Simple Numbers, Straight Talk, Big Profits by Greg Crabtree, I think. And go read Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. I hope that's how you pronounce his last name. Those are two really good books that are not scary. They will push you in the right direction, and you can get started on this path that will be so much more beneficial to you than just sticking your head in the sand. My last comment is, if you are just starting out with your e-commerce business, check out my link below. I have an ebook that you can get for a startup guide, e-commerce seller startup guide. So hopefully that'll help you. And I think that's it for today. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, comment, and share. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.